Hey folks, good morning folks. Hey, the Old Fisherman back with you. Hey, we pulled on the brush and I was kind of just trolling around to get situated, and one crappie done hit it already up high. Two crappies. Hey, we got two crappies at one time, y'all. You see this, two crappies at one time on the first drop. Good morning folks, glad to be with you on another episode of Love and Life, and we already got two at a time and they're both crappies, which kind of just drifted over that brush. And there's a little, throw him back. But we drifted over the brush and we caught two. This morning I'm using a Big Daddy jig that looks like a Bobby Garland. It's a weird looking colors, got some oranges and browns in it, some blue specks. Hey, we're giving it a try because it kind of resembles a mayfly lava, I think. I don't know, we just caught a crappie on it. And we're using the Strike King Mr. Crappie specked up jig. It's kind of silver, chrome and cream. Hey, glad you could be with me. Hey, that was pretty quick right there now. I just dropped it out. She kind of trolled over it and boom, caught two at a time. So that tells me there's a school of crappies out here today. Thanks for being with me on another episode of Love and Life. And we're gonna have to get back up because I done drifted way off. I was going through my tackle box and I spotted this brown looking, orangey looking jig, and I said, you know what? That thing's about the color of a doggone mayfly lava. So I put it on. I ain't got many of them. Old Josh Henson, I think Josh Henson give it to me. Big Daddy Jigs, crappie baits. And guess who give me that jig? And hey, we just caught a crappie on it. Now it's real, you know, I kind of drifted over them fish, and now I got to get back on the sweet spot like I always say. And I didn't throw out the buoy, and I probably should have, but I know where I was at. I just got to get back to it. I got to get regrouped and get back on that sweet spot. And apparently there's a school of them there, and whether any more of them bite, who knows. I'm joking, right there. Right there's a spot. I'm going to throw out the buoy this time. Right out there. I always throw the buoy out away from where I'm fishing and to use it for a reference point. I see a whole school of crappies down about 15 foot. Let's drop down so we can get another. Whole school of them in there. If they bite today, we catch them. If they don't, then we got to struggle with them. The first two was aggressive, okay? That don't mean the rest of them will be. Hey folks, you're gonna see. Trolling around out here, and we got two on, I believe. Couldn't get a bite, and then I think it might be a bass. I don't know what it is, big perch or bass. No, it's big perch, two big perch. Look at that. Trolling around out here, and we caught two. You know, couldn't get a bite, and I'm moving around just to try to get on something. We just caught a doggone jumbo magnum right here. That's a big one. That's a big old perch right there. That's the kind you read about in the Perch magazine right there. Hey, I don't know if we're gonna get on some or not. Fish ain't acting right this morning. Huh? Y'all see it? They ain't acting right this morning. We're in 25 foot of water on the edge of this brush up here. See if we can catch another one. Some out there. I ain't seeing a lot. I just trolling along, they bit it. There he is again. So there's some down there. Right out here on the edge of this on a drop is where they at. They're bumping it, but they ain't taking it. But there's some there. Maybe we draw some in here and catch a few right in here. They're hitting it, but they ain't taking it. I don't know if they're little or what's going on. There he goes. He hit it on the way down. See if we can get another to bite it. After you get one, just take your time, you get a nutting. Hey, that's a good one too. Hey, two good ones. Look at that. Huh? All right, there he is. Hey, we own a few out here. We own a few. Let's see if we can get a nutting to bite it. Maybe we get a nutting to take it. I think that's another nut. No, didn't get but one. Come on, calm down. Calm down. Calm down. Get another, drop it to the bottom where the big boys lie. I ain't seeing no fish and they still biting. They're right on the bottom. It's already 90-something degrees out here. It's hot. Phone ain't gonna last long today. It's gonna overheat. That's what happens in this hot weather. It gets above 90, that phone don't last long. It just don't. It cuts itself out. That was a bite right there. We got them down there on the bottom, I can tell you that. Bunches of them. All right, let's see if we can check our jig. That one hit it on the way up. Hit it again. Maybe we're fishing under them. Need to pull it up a little bit. They suspended out there, is what they are. Suspended. Come on. Lady last night on my show said she don't see nobody else fishing for perch. This might be because they ain't got no perch where they fishing. I don't know. A lot of people think perch is nothing but junk fish, but I got news for them. They're the most fun fish to catch there is. Believe what you want to. No limit. You can keep on catching. They're good eating. What more can you ask for? I don't know. Just don't like action if you don't like fish for perch. Because there's a heck of a lot more action than a lot of your other fishing. A lot more. Especially you catch them 2 at a time. Hey, I like catching. I like fishing, but I like catching better. Let's reel it up and see if we want to take it. You got bright sunshine today, they might hit it reeling. There he is. That's what they want. They want it reeling. That's a good one. That's a good one. What? That's a jumbo right there, buddy. That joker pulling. Huh? That's a good one. Hey, dang. That joker got my line stretched. What? I mean, 2 at a time. And I mean, one of them must be a big one. Might be a smallmouth the way he's pulling. What he is? Big old perch, I guess. What he is? Oh my goodness. Let's see what he is. Oh, Lord, it's a bass. Look at that. Smallmouth bass, folks. On a doggone crystal lamb jig. Hey, you see it? Look at that. We're gonna release a smallmouth. I ain't gonna do it right here. I'm gonna take him back out. Look at that. Ain't that a pretty smallmouth? That joker knows he can pull. Look at that. Huh? Look at that. I'm gonna throw him way out yonder. I knew darn well that couldn't be no regular fish pulling like that. That joker nailed it. Hit Crystal Lamb Bobby Garland's what he hit. That's 2 I caught on Crystal Lamb Bobby Garland. They like that joker. That smallmouth's got a real different pull to them. They pull kind of like a redfish or striper. A striper would be it, but I'm surprised he didn't jump. I'm surprised he didn't jump. He done tore up my jig, I know that. See if I can rehook it. Well, today we got 1/16 ounce heads. Today. We got a Bobby Garland, Crystal Lamb, and we got a Big Daddy jig, kind of a brown looking jig. That's what we're using right now. Drop it back out. What was that, about 1 3/4 pound smallmouth, maybe 2 pounds? He was close. I got to tell y'all, the scales I weighed that big bass on the other week was not right. That big bass was right at 9 pounds. That big bass was probably more like 10 or 11. I found out my scales is a couple pounds off. They've been laying in the boat up here and got rusted. They're a couple pounds off, so I'm gonna have to go purchase me a good scale. That fish, I thought that fish was way yonder bigger than what that scale said. And I've been saying them scales is off. Well, I weighed them the other day with what I know weighed about 12 pounds, and they weighed about 7 or 8 pounds. So them scales are way off. The heavier they are, the less they weigh. So that fish was a huge, huge bass. Probably the biggest bass I've ever caught over here, and I didn't even realize it. I thought he was big. Them scales, I was going by the scales. Scales ain't right. They're not right. We're gonna have to purchase us some more scales. What we're gonna have to do. I see them down there. Hey, we got fish under us. They've been here. Every time I come here, they're here. These mayfly lobsters, they're hanging around out there. There he is. There he is. That's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good one. What? That's a jumbo right there. That's a jumbo right there. No doubt. A jumbo magnum. 2 at a time. Look at that. Huh, folks? 2 at a time with Lake Monticello. You got to love it. Look at that. Huh? Look at that. Them good ones, ain't they? Them good ones. Hey, them's good ones. That's what we're looking for right there. We got a boat coming to us with a trolling motor. Look like they're fishing for perch. Look like it should be somebody that watches my videos. They'll probably come on down here. What I'm betting. Hope not, but I'm betting it. Let's drop it out. There's a few out here. Maybe they'll start biting. We'll catch them. Maybe they'll start biting. He bumped it right there. There he is again. Got him that time. Got him that time. See if we can get a nutting on there. See, take our time. See if we can get a nutting on there. Don't look like it. There's one. Oh, that might have been a nutting come up and got it up here at the top. Maybe, I ain't sure. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, 2 jumbos. Look at that. 2 jumbos. I mean nice ones too. Hey. Nice ones. That joker come way up to get it. He sure did. He sure did. Got 2 Bobby Garlands on right now. Drop it to the bottom. Whoa, the big boys lie. Put it to them. We're in 35 foot of water. Off the side of a little drop. That's where we at right now. A little bit deeper than what I've been fishing. There he goes. Got it. Oh Lord, he got off. That was a good one too. That was a big one. That was a big one. Hey, they hit it again. They done pull both my jigs down. Betcha. I don't know, it might be on it. Nope. Oh, they hitting it on the way up. They down there. They done pull both my jigs down. Look at that. Doggone it. Get it back out of there. See if we can catch him. See if we can get a nut. Put it to the bottom. What a big boy is like. Man, is it hot and still. Y'all see how hot it is, don't you? Whew. It's gonna be a cooker out here today. That camera's gonna overheat. It'll do it and I don't even know it's doing it, and then I don't have no footage. It's what happened before. I've caught them in the heat of the day now, like this, I can tell you that. I've caught the devil out of perch in the middle of the day when it's hot like this. A lot of them. So, hey, it still can happen. Too many people out here fishing for perch. Wonder why. Wonder why. Finally got another bite, folks. Boy, I tell you, it's tough today. Finally got another bite. It's a nice fish. It's just tough. Big old perch. 3/4 pound. They don't want to bite today. They're way off. Way off. You can tell they'll catch one ever so often. Guess where we at? We at the old king pod, where I normally catch me a big old crappie. Usually one, and that's where we at. We're gonna see if we can catch one right here. Might not get a bite. Water temperature is 91 degrees. I don't know if I can catch in 91 degrees or not. Hey, we caught a big one here the other day, I'll tell you that. One. Hey, got a nutting. Got a nutting. Got a nutting. Another big one. Another big one. Lord have mercy, another big one. Oh Lord, look at that. Huh? Look at that. Look at that. Big old slab crappie. I tell you what. And then my doggone legs hung up. Huh? He ended up losing this crap. Got him on the orange jig. He ain't as big as the last one I caught him, but he's a good one. He's a good pound or better. Got him on the orange Bobby Garland. And I got him in the roof of his mouth, so I don't want to tear up my jig. Doggone it, where's my dike? There you are. You get one that's up there and you can't get it off, you got to split his mouth. Like this right here. And that way you got room to push it out. Little tip from the Old Fisherman. Look at him. Old King Pod always gets a nice crappie, don't it? Look at that. That's a beauty. Well, good morning, folks. Hey, the Old Fisherman back with you. We're on Lake Monticello. Hey, Monday morning. But anyhow, we out here on Lake Monticello trying to catch another doggone white perch. There's one already. There's one already. There's one already. There's one already. Got him snagged, I think. No, he kind of flipped around. Already got one this morning. Lake Monticello. Hey, that ain't a jumbo, but it's a start. It's a start. All right, folks, we got one on here this morning. Nice perch too. That's a good one. That is a good one. That's a jumbo right there. I mean a jumbo magnum. Look at the size of that perch, would you? Look at the size of that perch. That's a good one. We got dark jigs on, but I'm thinking I need to have light jigs on this morning. I'm thinking I need to have light jigs on this morning. Let's see if we can catch nothing. Drop it to the bottom where the big boys lie. There he is. There he is. That's a bass. That's a bass. That's a bass, I believe. I believe that's a bass. I believe that's a bass right there. Oh yeah, that's got to be a bass. Got to be a bass. No, it's a snagged perch. Snagged in the gills. I think we need to change colors. Ow! Calm down. That joker's pulling like a bass because he's snagged in the gills. I think we need to change colors this morning. They ain't hitting that dark color. I'm gonna put something lighter on, I think. Let's put a lighter green jig on. And at the bottom. See what happens. See if they'll bite it. Try old Todd Smith green jig. They like that this time of the year. They might kill it. They might kill it. Todd, give me these little green jigs. Let's try folks. That. Hey, we pull over to another spot, throwed out the double rig, and we got one on. Maybe we'll find some over here. I think we got two. Two at a time, jumbo magnums. That's what we're looking for. Had to go back to the doggone double rig to get a bite. They ain't biting today yet, but they might pick up any minute. Water's been falling, and I think that's the reason. Hey, let's drop it to the bottom, see if we can catch a couple here. We've been having a bad day so far. Things got to change. Things will get better. Always get better. They'll get better if you stay here long enough and keep plugging. Sooner or later, you get on something that'll start feeding, and that's what you need to do. There you go. Had to reel it fast to get one to hit it. So maybe I need to speed up my approach a little bit. Make them chase it. Huh? Make them chase it. See if we can get something. There you go. Oh, Lord, he hit it. I missed him. They down there. You got to stir them up. They might take the Charlie Brewer in here. Might have put it out and try it. Just to see. There you go. There he is. He nailed it. He nailed it. He nailed it. Oh, my. He nailed it. He nailed it. Nice one, too. Hey, good one. Jumbo magnum right there, buddy. That's a jumbo magnum. What the old fisherman loves, jumbo magnums. Huh, look at here. Look at that one, nice. See if we get another one of them babies. Thanks for being with me on another episode of Loving Life. I know everybody out there is tired of this coronavirus stuff. I am. But hey, hang in there. It got to get better, I hope. Let's hope. Hey, oh, he hit it. They out there. He hit it. I think I'm going to go over there and try to catch some crappies is what I think I'm going to do. They might not be biting either. I don't know. We're gonna see. Those jokers are either there or they ain't there. Just about like these perch. They feeding, they ain't feeding. We got fish under us. They all following it up, but they ain't all taking it. There he is. He come up and nailed it. Couldn't stand that thing coming up. Boy, that's a nice one right there. That's a good one. Might be a bass. Oh, what I got. He come up and hit that thing, reeling it up. I believe that might be a bass. It's two perch if it ain't a bass. It might be a bass and a perch. I don't know. It's a good one, whatever it is. Might be a smallmouth. I have caught a couple smallmouths in here. Huh? Ain't but one fish. That's got to be a smallmouth. Ain't but one fish. It's got to be a smallmouth. I caught one the other week in here. Another smallmouth. What this is? Huh? It's another smallmouth. Shows the world. Yep. That's what it is, fighting like that. I don't even have to look at it. I know I ain't got to see him. Uh-oh, getting around trolling mode. I might not see him. Big old smallmouth. Big old smallmouth. Huh. Them smallmouth will take them daggone Bobby Garland jigs now. Y'all see it? Hit the silver. Look at him. Look at here, what a smallmouth. Look at that. Look at that, what a smallmouth. Ain't that a pretty one? Oh, that's a doggone nice one there. Huh? Look at that. That's the one way out yonder. He gone. He gone. Smallmouth. I won't eat a smallmouth. I mean, they good eating, but of course, I don't really know. I think I tried one years ago to kind of dry like a shell cracker. But I'm not going to keep a smallmouth. I don't like throwing them back like that because normally the fish will quit. That's probably what's going to happen. I should have took it off and come back, but I didn't. And I might pay the consequences for that. But that smallmouth, I think it's a good many of them smallmouth out there. I see bass, and it might be smallmouth. It's a little place in here that I've caught several in here now with these little jigs. Ain't no doubt. And they'll hear that thing coming up. That's what they'll do. There he is. There he is. There he is. That's a good fish right there. That might be a bass. That might be a bass. I don't know. He might be on that darn 4-inch worm. Might be. Might be come up with something else. Drop shot and a worm. That's a good fish. I don't know what he is. It's a catfish. He ain't on a worm, but it's a catfish. Doggone catfish on the jig. What? Oh, channel cat too, what I mean. I seen I had some gut shrimp in here. I might ought to put one of them on. I know they'll catch them. Catfish. Hey folks, got the first crappie today, believe it or not. Ain't nothing want to bite. We pull up on the crappie spot over here and we finally got a bite. They ain't biting, let me tell you. Yeah, he's a nice one. He ain't no big one, but hey. See if we can catch another one. Got him on that darn brown jig. See if we get another one. They off today. Fish as a whole in this lake is off today. Every so often you get a hard day. This is, I think, one of them. See if we can catch another crappie. Uh-oh. When it got in a little brush, they come loose. Some logs and stumps down is what it is. There's logs and stumps. And them crappies laying in there around it. What few's there? Ain't many there. I ain't seeing them. Ain't seeing them. There he is. Hey, there he is. We got a nuttin'. We got a nuttin'. You got to take your time with him. Hey, that's a good one. Got him on the top jig. Look at that. One on the bottom, one on the top. We got a Bobby Garland crystal on the top, a helium, And we got a Big Daddy jig on the bottom. See it right there? That's a nice crappie. We just caught him on that Bobby Garland right here. I'll show you. Got a 16th head again. 8-pound test in between my lines, but it's red label Seaga line, and we got a Big Daddy beaver tail jig there at the bottom. Caught first one on the bottom jig, and the second one on the top jig. And we're gonna drop it back down and see if we get the third one. You know, I'm not seeing them. You know, they just laying right on the bottom. But it's a couple there. And we're going to ease it through here and see if we can catch a couple. Taking our time. Smelling the roses. Till one bumps it. That's what them crappies do. We get nothing about it. Look, there he is. There he is. I tell you what, it's something, ain't it? These crappies are something. They jokers are something. That's all there's to it. They something. And that's a light colored jig. Doggone. Might need to put a silver jig on the bottom. Look at that. Huh? Look at that. Old fisherman catch them, can't he? You just got to slow down to catch them. They don't want you to go fast with it, and they ain't gonna allow you to. We get nothing. We got to get it down there though. You got to get it right there on the bottom almost. Not too much, not too little. Right there, perfect. There he is. That's what I mean. You got to get it just right for him to bite it. He stuck it too. Look at that. Huh? He stuck it. You got him on that top jig too. Hey, that's a good one. That's a good one, folks. Put a little slime on both these jigs. They didn't hit that pink though. I'm gonna give it another try to hitting that top glassy looking jig. Look at that. Huh? That's what I'm talking about. Glassy looking jig. Hot still day, you can take your time and you can fish for these babies like you need to fish for them. The wind ain't blowing you around, and you can catch a couple if you take your time. Let's drop it down. So we get a nothing. Lake Monticello, and we are always loving life. 24 foot we're dropping off, but it looks like fish there where we're dropping off. Them jokers might be hanging right off that drop and coming up and biting right at the top. Might be. Never know with these jokers. Just got to take your time with them. Smell the roses. My mama used to say that. Smell the roses. With the old fisherman. Take your time and smell the roses. Life and fishing. What you got to do? Life and fishing. Adapt. Get that mind right. Mind is important, people. Everything operates from your mind. You make yourself believe positive things, good things will happen. Make yourself believe negative things, bad things will happen. Yeah, it's all your mind is the panel to your body. Is your breaker. Your mind. Don't let that devil get in your mind. I have a problem fighting that devil off my mind. Oh, there he is. That's what I'm talking about. Take your time, smell the roses, and catch these crappies. Uh-oh, that's a molly. That's another one of them mollies. He hit the pink jig. Oh, my. That looked like the one I caught the other day. Old warmouth. Old warmouth. Hey, that's a good eating little fish now. And that's a good one for his breed. We're going to throw him back. Way out yonder. He got a mouth like a bass. Warmouth called him. Molly. He hit that doggone pink jig. He nailed it too. Huh? He nailed it. Drop it to the bottom where the big boys lie. Warmouths, crappies, it don't make no difference. You notice we never catch no perch right here. The perch ain't in here. This is a crappie place. I don't know what it is. I used to catch a lot of catfish in here with that casting that jig and with mussels. Since we ain't no mussels floating anymore, we don't do that. I'd like to make a catfish video with mussels. You ain't gonna get them floating. You have to go dig them and let them die, and then put them on the hook. The centers of them, when they're fresh, they're hard to pop out, so you got to let them sit for a day. Let the shells pop open. Fish with that mussel, they'll eat it up. You go on one of these sandy banks, get down there, dig you some, and then leave them in some water for a night or so, and then they'll pop open. Well, they'll start popping open, and then you can fish with them. That's what you have to do. See if we can get another bite. I'm sure there's another crappie out there somewhere, don't y'all reckon? We had to move the other end of the lake to this end, and we got one on. Hey, in the middle of the day, and we got a bass on. Middle of the day, and hey, spit it out. I'm sitting up here with no net, net's down yonder in the floor, but hey, middle of the day, a lot of times these fish will pick up some of the spots they won't bite in the morning. You go back in the middle of the day, and you can catch them. So, hey, we're gonna drop it down to the bottom where the big boys lie and see if we can catch another bass. I didn't spit it out though. That ain't good. Is that surprise for a little bit, and we got it on the Bobby Garland. We probably need to have Charlie Brewer out there with a 3-rig with these bass. We got a bigger jig. It doesn't hit at it. We got some out here now. They wasn't here earlier, but they're here now, and we're gonna try to catch them. They're down there on the bottom in the middle of the day. A lot of times in the hot summer, they'll pick up in the middle of the day. That's what they do. A lot of times. I think I'm gonna put the 3-rig out there. They pulled my jig down. These little jigs here. Let's try the 3-rig, see if we can catch 3 bass at one time. I think we have more of an opportunity. I got 12 pound in between my jigs on that one, and so I'm thinking that will be the best route to take to catch more bass 3 at a time. So let's put this thing out and see what happens. Let's give it a shot. What y'all say? I think we got some here. Fish didn't bite all morning. We got a mess, but we're gonna hopefully we pull in some here in the middle of the day about before we go home and get on a batch and catch some bass and perch right here. Glad y'all could be with me. Enjoyed the day fishing with you. We caught a couple crappies. We ain't caught much, but I'm hoping to change that. I don't never give up. See that? I don't never give up. Them bass is out here suspended in the deep water, and we got 1 or 2 on, maybe 3. We got several bass on here at one time. Is what we got. And hey, you got to love catching bass in the middle of the day, and that's what we're doing here today on Lake Monticello. With that one spit it out, I'm gonna put them in the drum because I'm not gonna throw them right back out. Oh, one just broke off. We got 2 on. Well, we got we got a perch and a bass. One just got off is what happened. We got a perch and a bass. Now this bass here is really bad shape looking. Y'all see it, I'll show it to you. This perch is a nice one. And the bass is all beat up looking. Red. Look how red he is. We're definitely gonna throw him back, but I don't want to do it right here. So I'm gonna put him right here for a second. Y'all see him? He's all messed up. Got sores all over. I'll throw him back in a few minutes. I'm gonna pull out and throw him back right now. You know, that old sores, I don't want it like that. That's a good eating size, but I'm gonna try to throw him back right here in a few seconds. I want to throw back down first and see if I can catch another fish. Everything going wrong here today. First come out here this morning, there's people all over the spots. I didn't have no place to fish. One boat up there seen me in here yesterday, and he beat me here this morning. So I ain't been able to get here. I noticed now he's out there on one of them other spots I like to fish. I come by him up there and come back to here. So middle of the day, a lot of time they'll come in here, and that's why I just bypassed him this morning. But glad y'all could be with me. Let's see if we can get another to bite it. Hey, there's a lot of bass out there. I see them. See if we can stir them around and do that circle swing, see if we can catch them. A lot of bass in here. A lot of them. A whole school of bass out here in that deep water. We're going to try to catch them. They might not bite, but it's a bunch of them out here. I can tell you that much. I know what I'm seeing. There he is. Oh, I missed him. He thumped it too. Golly. I believe that was a bass bite because it was a big thump, heavy thump. Heavy thump's usually a bass bite. Let's circle swing this thing, get another angle, see if we can get another to bite it. There's nothing bit it. There he is again. Doggone it, Perch hitting it, ain't taking it. He hitting it, ain't taking it. Let's drop it back down. Probably done pull my jigs down now. Let's circle around, do another angle. Do another angle, see if we can get him to bite. All right, get it down now. All right, let's see what we got. There he is. Doggone it, we're missing him. Oh, there he is. Little fish. Little fish. Little fish. Ain't that little. Perch. White perch. Ain't that bad. Jumbo. I don't think they like that color jig I got on. I got to change that color. Tell you what, I ain't never used this. Let's see what we got here. That's a doggone creamy looking minnow. I ain't never used this. Charlie Brewer minnow. It's a big old joker. I got that big old jig here. Let's try it and see if they'll bite it. Hey, old big bass might suck that thing down. Yeah, we're going to try it. It's a minnow. Different than what I'm using. Let's see if they'll bite that. Good time to try it out. Good time to try it out. 29 foot of water right here. Right off this drops where the fish are hanging already. It goes down to 35. Let's drop it down and pull it through here and see if we can catch one with that minnow. Good bass bait. Should be. It's a good size. Little bass. A bigger bait, so you might catch a bigger fish. I don't know, might not bite nothing. Might nothing bite it. Don't know. That's how you root somebody out of a hole. Hey, we got one. Got a nuddin. Hey, we got a nuddin. We got two anyhow. Folks, I just caught 3 at a time. Thought I had my camera rolling. Apparently somebody tried to call me or something and knocked my phone off. Oh my goodness, I have more trouble with that camera. 3 at a time, big ones too. Big old Monticello monster perch. 3 at a time on the 3 rig. And what happened? Somebody's trying to mess with me. Call me. Oh my goodness. I need me a camera. Another phone with no number. Just a video. It's what I need. I don't like the GoPros. I don't want to learn all that. I know what I'm doing with my camera and I like that. But, hey, people keep aggravating me. No doubt. Let's drop it to the bottom where the big boys lie and see what we can do. See if we can catch nothing. We got some out there. And they won't bite now. Middle of the day. There he is. There he is. Got him that time. See if we can get a nuddin. Come up and get it. There goes a nuddin. There goes a nuddin. There goes a nuddin. I think it's 2. I'm not sure. I keep hoping a bass gonna come up and get it. Oh yeah, we got a bass. We got a bass. Whoa, we got a bass. We got a bass on that big jig. Come up after that perch got on there. See that? That's what I'm talking about. Come up on that big jig with that perch. That's that swimming minnow I told you about I had. Slider swimming minnow, but it's a big one. It's a big old jig. I'll show it to you in a minute. That's pretty, man.